Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for June. Today we're going to be shuffling the cards and pick up messages for your collective. Let's see what comes through, Sagittarius. What messages will unfold, whether it's over your general energy or love life. Just receive it with an open heart, open mind, open soul, then take what resonates, okay, Sag? I am very excited for today's reading since we entered Gemini season. We had a full moon in Sagittarius like a few days ago, I guess. Maybe a few weeks ago. I don't really remember when it was. It was the 31st of May. It was super powerful. Your energy was super present within this transformation. And after that, we entered Gemini season. So let's see what kind of energy this will be bringing for your collective, Sagittarius. Guys, let's start this video by leaving a like, hyping the video if you can, because with that, you're helping my work, supporting the Sacred Owl, and helping allow the engagement with this video. And yes, we are a small community and we are growing, Sagittarius. And if you help me, you know, this video will be reaching other people there. And this message, of course, will be helping them to receive clarity and light. All right, so no more small talk. Let's dive into your energy. For June, what is for the collective of Sagittarius? What do they need to hear today? I have the star, Sagittarius. A direction is becoming clear to you. Let's understand what this is about. It feels to me that you're navigating towards something like you knew, but you just did not know where you was. Now there's light shining towards that direction to help you to reach what you want. It's Gemini season, powerful energies, air energy, because it's Aquarius card, and it matches the energy of Gemini season. Aquarius card, Gemini season, both air signs. 7 keys of destiny. And quiet for a reason. Sagittarius. It's a lot coming through. You know what I'm feeling, Sagittarius? There's temptation coming. And I say this is like in a malicious, funny way, because do you know when you finally get to see where you're going, you know, like you say, oh, Sacred Owl, I've been working hard for my goal, but you know what, the path was unclear. I knew it, I was going to get there, but I really still do not know, you know, everything was in the shadows. And then I saw it, and then out of the blue, ta-da, a lot of other things start popping in my path, which means, what could that be? It could be that if you're working in a new relationship, for example, it could be that you found your direction and clarity with the partner you have, but then other people start showing up interested for you. Could be that if you're working a personal goal or a personal project that relates to a business you want to build or something you want to deliver within the work you are doing, it could be that other opportunities pop up, and that makes it to make you distracted. I'm going to give you an example. It is a little bit of a charade, you know, a little bit of a quiz. You see that there are a lot of like fruits here. It's almost like that the universe is going to send you light and show you a lot of things that look like the same. And you are going to be the one working with your intuition to look at the ocean of apples to say, oh, this is the real apple. And the same here with their opportunity that comes with it. This is not something just that the universe is throwing at you to be wicked. There is a matter of opportunity rising here. Let's understand why. Okay, Sagittarius, so you need to be aware that right now, within these following weeks, when you find the clarity, you're gonna have this little challenge coming for you. Let's understand. Why is this here? Guys, I'm really feeling that this could relate to work or also even romantic partnerships, okay? That you finally found like a direction, but yeah, just know that, all right? Gypsy Baron. It's time to grow, yeah. I understand. You know what it is, Sagittarius? When we, it's about a discernment. This is a lesson of discernment, you know? It's a bit of a universe test telling you, you know, I want to see if you have the discernment to know what is good, what is bad, you know, because it's not like that everything is going to be the same and you have no choice of knowing which one is the right apple, okay? It's almost like those other apples will come with little threats and like defects or imperfections, let's say, that will sign to you. These other opportunities will come with these imperfections or defects or intentions that will sign to you if they are the right opportunity or not. What the universe wants you, where the universe wants you, in a position of discernment where you are being trained to identify what is the real opportunity, you know, understanding. And this is very powerful, Sagittarius, because, you know, it's the same thing that when we have friends, you know, like maybe you know who is your good friend. You can feel it in their gestures and the way they show up. But sometimes there are other people that show up and they pretend to be our friends. And sometimes we ignore these little details about them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But deep down we know, you know, who is our true friends, who are our true partner if we're talking about love life too. You know, maybe you're certain about a partner, certain about a direction you want to take if you're in a new relationship. Maybe you want to take to the next level. And then there's this other people showing up on your path and you're like, oh, I'm finally trying to like be serious about someone or about something. And then those other things popped up. Why? Are those new opportunities? No, they aren't. Know that. And this is where you need to be aware of. This is what you need to be aware. Yeah, this is why you need to be aware of, Sagittarius. What else for Sag? It's kind of cool. I feel that this is general energy. Let's see if there's any other message coming through or if there's messages over your love life. Let the cards tell. I have the Gypsy Baron returning to the table. The Rats. All right, there's something like that I'm feeling, Sagittarius. I have the Healer here. They're asking you to cut the connection with whatever it's not for you. So let's say that you finally found out who is your true lover, you know, like, oh, this is the person I want to be with, this is the work I want to do, this is the project I want to dedicate, you know. And then don't be nourishing other people even when you already know that they are not there like to support the path you chose. You know, don't do that, okay? Otherwise you're gonna lose energy. It's a little bit of a alert, okay? Because maybe you feel like, okay, you innocently will nourish other connections, just for friendship, you know, this person is cool. It's not that person, but this person is cool. Or maybe you're going to start nourishing other projects or networking towards other directions once you identify which directions you need to take, because you see that maybe later in the future. Be careful with that. This is like not what they are asking you to do right now. They are asking you for a full like transformation when it comes to that. Okay, don't be like entertaining other things mutually, because you're gonna lose focus. Okay, so this is why the rats are here. This is very compatible with Gemini energy, because Geminis, they can be very indecisive, you know. They're smart, they're super, super smart, and they're very creative, great communicators, but sometimes, you know, like they can fall into a place where they love something but still could entertain other ideas, because maybe, you know, they would change their mind, and, you know, in the future they guarantee that, and that's where their weakness lie, you know, because then they lack a sense of direction and they disconnect from the purpose. So this is very aligned with the energy of the season, and this energy will be there present, okay, when this situations rises. So you need to just be very aware of it. All right, what else? Tree of Life, the Fox, beginning of the Gypsy Society. Once more, the Star again. I feel the message is returning, Sagittarius, so we'll be moving on for a message over your love life. Basically, what we're getting here on the table with these 4 cards is what I told you. Be aware, your new beginning, like your new opportunity, the growth of your new opportunity, of your new relationship, depends on you choosing well and standing still, growing, walking forward towards that direction. Don't fall the trap, okay? Anything else about Sagittarius love life, please clarify here for the collective. Any message that wants to come through for love life for Sagittarius, please. I see the happiness. The Star again. I like this, Sagittarius. It's a moment of happiness on your relationships, on your connections, whether it's a situationship, whether it's a relationship that you are entertaining for a while now, that's finding direction. There's a lot of happiness, a lot to be enjoyed right now. I see the flowers, the violin. I see happiness, I see party, I see enjoyment. I see a lot of like good feelings surrounding this connection, your love life at least. Okay, you could even be single and say, you know, secret, oh yeah, I know, I don't know, I'm not with someone, but I feel this energy on your path anyway, you know. Wherever you go to search for love, for connection, you will be received like with positive feelings, with positive opportunities, you know, with partying, with I see a lot of, I'm hearing this like partying, you know. It could be that it's good for you to be out there, for you to enjoy, for you to celebrate. Not necessarily need to go to a party or something, but I see celebration, okay, involving your love life. Celebrate your love life, okay, by nourishing it with great things, music, you know, good food, good moments. It's a moment for that, because this creates growth, Sagittarius, growth. All right, this is also, it's not just about aligning your goals, finding someone that share the same values. It's about enjoy is the right moment for that. All right, there's a aspect, a vibrational freedom that I'm picking up here. Vibrational freedom. So yeah, but it's like you know, you guys vibrate freedom, or you must vibrate freedom together, okay, in order to create connection, to create bond. Know that it's time for you to enjoy and try to grow with the person that same direction as well. Don't ignore that. You know, life should be less serious and more enjoyable, you know. After all, you know, you gather someone. It's not just about getting a house together, going in a direction. It's about enjoying too. Don't forget that, okay? Or whoever you find, Sagittarius, if you are alone, in this moment, will share this value with you. I have the Fox one. All right, one more. Wait, let me do something here. Reorganize this. One more. Abundance. And the Tower. What it feels like something else. Apologies. Guys, something with like too much light, too much energy. And then the Tower. I think it's really, the message is really about balance here. The Tree of Life again. Yeah, I understand. I think this message, when we have here the fox after this positive message, and I have the abundance, and I have the Tower. Okay, so it's telling me like, you know what? It's amazing, enjoy, love it, nourish this energy, but create a balance, all right? It's not just about going towards that direction, okay? Not too much of serious stuff, not too much of like alignment, rationalization, being analytical, no, and not too much of the other side too, okay? This could create also a lot of buzz. I feel buzz, a lot of woo, okay? And then when I have this, it's really about like the way you nourish things in a balanced way, identifying when you need to water your plant, when you need to water your relationship with adventure, entertainment, celebration, and when you need to nourish your when you need to nourish your connection with quietness, intentional pause. Okay, I'm hearing something like that, Sagittarius. You know, don't get lost to one side, don't get lost towards other side, because you want to keep the tree alive. All right, whether this is in new relationships you're seeking, so create that understanding, or it's within the relationship that maybe you feel like, whoo, we need to keep on going. Is you feel that light, you feel the energy rising within this moment, this next weeks, and you want to just like keep nourishing that only. No, understand when it's time to give water to it, when it's time to just take a quiet, intentional pause, okay, with your partner, with the relationship itself. I have a blockage here, and yes, wow, interesting. Sagittarius, I have a snake, and I have the gypsy marriage. Interesting. One more card, and I have a something about like you're gonna need to let it go, and not necessarily let go. There's a blockage showing up here on your potential connection. A connection. I don't fully understand. One more. The Judgment. There's a moment of choice coming. The cards are not very clear about it, Sagittarius. So what I'm gonna do is like, for those that are here, let me know in the comments how this reading resonates with you, okay? If you find that this connects with your current moment, just leave me a hello, a small emoji, and yes, hype and like this video, maybe subscribe if you are not subscribed yet, guys. With that, we can connect for a future reading. And for those that just want to know more what's showing up here, what is this blockage, what is this decision that is going to be needed to be made in the near future, you can join me for the extended reading. The link will be down below, okay, Sagittarius? And if you feel that this reading was meaningful to you, you're more than invited to join me to the extend, so we can let this message unfold within the time. Otherwise, the reading gets super, super long. But that's it, Sag. Ooh, powerful, powerful energy around you. Sagittarius, see you in the next reading, and some of you in the extend. Bye-bye.